The race session is at Mont Tremblant GP variant in Quebec, Canada. Victor Martins from Brazil is first. Riley Gallardo from United States is second. Panzer F1 is P3. Kevin Woodward from Canada is fourth. Andreas Speck from Brazil is P5. Shea Stanley is sixth. Walter Phillips from United States is P7. Gordon Jacobson from United States is P8. Victor Martins is first.
It's time to bring the action!
Kevin Woodward in chicane is P4. Andreas Specht in Esses is P5. Shea Stanley entering the pits is 8th. Kevin Woodward in turn 6 is 6th. Andreas Specht in turn 7 is P6. Riley Gallardo is second. Andreas Specht in hump is 5th. Walter Phillips is 7th. Shea Stanley exiting pits. Riley Gallardo in Namuro is second, 0.4 behind Victor Martins. Andreas Specht in Paddock Bend is 5th, 0.2 behind Kevin Woodward. Andreas Specht passed Kevin Woodward for 4th. Riley Gallardo in Esses is P2, 0.4 behind Victor Martins. Gordon Jacobson is P6, 1.0 behind Kevin Woodward. Riley Gallardo is P2, 0.2 behind Victor Martins. Walter Phillips is 7th, 1.3 behind Gordon Jacobson. Riley Gallardo in Namuro is second, 0.5 behind Victor Martins. Walter Phillips in Namuro is P7, 0.5 behind Gordon Jacobson. Riley Gallardo in turn 6 is P2, 0.5 behind Victor Martins. Gordon Jacobson in turn 6 is 7th, 0.1 behind Walter Phillips. Walter Phillips was 127.4 faster last lap. Riley Gallardo from United States is 2nd, 0.1 behind Victor Martins. Gordon Jacobson in hump is 7th, 0.7 behind Walter Phillips. Riley Gallardo in Namuro is 2nd, 0.4 behind Victor Martins. Gordon Jacobson in Paddock Bend is 7th, 1.4 behind Walter Phillips. Riley Gallardo in turn 6 is 2nd. Walter Phillips from United States is 7th. Riley Gallardo is 2nd, 0.2 behind Victor Martins. Walter Phillips in hump is P7. Riley Gallardo is P2, 0.1 behind Victor Martins. Victor Martins in turn 6 is first, 0.5 ahead of Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in turn 7 is second, 0.4 behind Victor Martins. Kevin Woodward from Canada in turn 8 is 5th, 4.0 behind Andreas Specht. Riley Gallardo is P2, 0.4 behind Victor Martins. Kevin Woodward in Namuro is P5, 4.6 behind Andreas Specht. Riley Gallardo is second, 0.4 behind Victor Martins. Andreas Specht from Brazil in turn 6 is 4th, 1.2 behind Panzer F1. Riley Gallardo in turn 8 is P2, 0.5 behind Victor Martins. Andreas Specht in turn 10 is 4th, 0.9 behind Panzer F1. Panzer F1 on lap 6 is 3rd, 0.4 ahead of Andreas Specht. Andreas Specht in chicane is 4th, 0.2 behind Panzer F1. Walter Phillips on lap 7 is 7th. Andreas Specht from Brazil is P4, 0.2 behind Panzer F1. Panzer F1 in turn 10 is 4th battling Andreas Specht. Kevin Woodward in Namuro is P5. Panzer F1 in turn 1 is P4, 0.3 behind Andreas Specht. Riley Gallardo is first, 3.6 ahead of Victor Martins. Panzer F1 in turn 8 is P4, 1.0 behind Andreas Specht. Shea Stanley in turn 8 is 8th. Panzer F1 is P4, 0.9 behind Andreas Specht. Walter Phillips in Namuro is 7th. Walter Phillips passed Gordon Jacobson for P6. Shea Stanley is P8, 1.3 behind Gordon Jacobson. Riley Gallardo is first, 3.4 ahead of Victor Martins. Andreas Specht is third, 1.2 behind Victor Martins. Kevin Woodward in Essees is P5. Panzer F1 in turn 8 is P4, 1.2 behind Andreas Specht. Andreas Specht in the Gulch is P3. The leader has just finished the race. Riley Gallardo finished first. Victor Martins finished second. Andreas Specht finished P3. Panzer F1 finished P4. Kevin Woodward finished 5th. Walter Phillips is 6th. Walter Phillips finished P6. Gordon Jacobson finished 7th. Shea Stanley finished 8th. The race session is at Mont Tremblant GP variant in Quebec, Canada. Riley Gallardo from United States is P1. Victor Martins from Brazil is P2. Andreas Specht from Brazil is P3. Panzer F1 is 4th. Kevin Woodward from Canada is 5th. Walter Phillips from United States is P6. Gordon Jacobson from United States is 7th. Shea Stanley is P8. Riley Gallardo is 1st. Victor Martins in chicane is P2. Andreas Specht in Esses is P3. Kevin Woodward in turn 6 is 5th. Walter Phillips in turn 7 is P8. Andreas Specht in turn 8 is P3. Kevin Woodward is P4. Gordon Jacobson in the Gulch is 8th. Victor Martins in Namuro is P2, 0.3 behind Riley Gallardo. Kevin Woodward from Canada is 4th, 0.4 behind Andreas Specht. Panzer F1 on lap 2 is P5, 0.5 behind Kevin Woodward. Gordon Jacobson in Esses on lap 2 is 8th, 0.3 behind Walter Phillips. Victor Martins in turn 7 is 2nd, 0.2 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in turn 8 is P2, 0.1 behind Victor Martins. Andreas Specht in Hump is 3rd, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. Panzer F1 in the Gulch is P5, 0.3 behind Kevin Woodward. Riley Gallardo is P2, 0.2 behind Victor Martins. Andreas Specht is P3, 0.3 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo is P2. Andreas Specht is 3rd, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in turn 7 is 2nd, 0.2 ahead of Andreas Specht. Andreas Specht in turn 8 is P3. Riley Gallardo in hump is second, 0.1 ahead of Andreas Specht. Andreas Specht in the Gulch is second, 0.3 ahead of Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo is P3, 0.3 behind Andreas Specht. Panzer F1 in Paddock Bend is 5th. Andreas Specht is second, 0.3 ahead of Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo is third, 0.2 behind Andreas Specht. Kevin Woodward in turn 7 is 4th, 0.5 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in turn 8 is P3, 0.4 behind Andreas Specht. Kevin Woodward in the Gulch is P4, 0.5 behind Riley Gallardo. Andreas Specht from Brazil is P2, 0.5 behind Victor Martins. Riley Gallardo from United States in chicane is third, 0.5 behind Andreas Specht. Andreas Specht in turn 6 is second, 0.2 ahead of Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in turn 7 is P3, 0.3 behind Andreas Specht. Gordon Jacobson entering the pits is 8th. Kevin Woodward in turn 8 is P4. Andreas Specht in hump on lap 5 is second, 0.3 behind Victor Martins. Kevin Woodward in the Gulch is 4th, 0.1 behind Riley Gallardo. Andreas Specht is second, 0.3 behind Victor Martins. Kevin Woodward is P4, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. Andreas Specht is second, 0.2 behind Victor Martins. Riley Gallardo from United States is third, 0.4 behind Andreas Specht. Kevin Woodward in turn 7 is fourth, 0.5 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in turn 8 is third, 0.2 ahead of Kevin Woodward. Kevin Woodward in hump is P4, 0.2 behind Riley Gallardo. Riley Gallardo in the Gulch is third, 0.3 ahead of Kevin Woodward. Kevin Woodward in the Kink is fourth, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. Panzer F1 is fifth, 0.5 behind Kevin Woodward. Victor Martins in Esses is third, 0.3 behind Riley Gallardo. Kevin Woodward in turn 6 is fourth. Panzer F1 in turn 7 is P5, 0.1 behind Kevin Woodward. Kevin Woodward in turn 8 is P4, 0.3 behind Victor Martins. Panzer F1 is P5, 0.3 behind Kevin Woodward. Victor Martins in bridge turn is P3, 0.4 behind Riley Gallardo. Kevin Woodward in Namuro is P3 battling Victor Martins. Victor Martins is fourth battling Kevin Woodward. Panzer F1 in turn 3 is fifth, 0.2 behind Victor Martins. Panzer F1 passed Victor Martins for fourth. Kevin Woodward in turn 7 is third, 0.5 ahead of Panzer F1. Panzer F1 in turn 8 is P4. Walter Phillips in hump is P6. Kevin Woodward is P4, 0.4 behind Panzer F1. Victor Martins in chicane is P5. Kevin Woodward in Essies is 4th, 0.4 behind Panzer F1. Riley Gallardo in turn 8 is 2nd, 1.9 ahead of Panzer F1. Kevin Woodward in hump is P4, 0.3 behind Panzer F1. Riley Gallardo from United States is 2nd, 2.7 ahead of Panzer F1. Kevin Woodward in Paddock Bend is P4, 0.3 behind Panzer F1. Shea Stanley in Namuro is 7th. Kevin Woodward is P4, 0.4 behind Panzer F1. Victor Martins is 5th, 1.5 behind Kevin Woodward. Kevin Woodward in turn 10 is P4, 0.4 behind Panzer F1. The leader has just finished the race. Andreas Speck finished P1. Riley Gallardo finished P2. Panzer F1 finished P3. Kevin Woodward finished P4. Victor Martins finished 5th. Walter Phillips finished 6th. Shea Stanley finished 7th.